Hello everyone. I would like to give you a brief introduction to the ETF Navigator, which you can open by clicking on this button here in the main window. Now, the ETF Navigator contains a database of over 10,000 ETF listings globally, and it offers a variety of search functions as well as risk and performance analysis functions. To start with, down here below the main window, you find a variety of search functions. To be precise, you can search ETFs of different issuers, listed in different countries, on different exchanges, and listed in different currencies. In addition to this, you can set search filters in terms of size of the fund, age of the fund, total expense ratio, and you can search funds with a certain keyword. Let's do an example. Let's assume I'm searching ETFs based on the FTSE 100 benchmark index, and I'm interested at ETFs listed in Frankfurt and listed in euros. Now, after setting these filters, I press the search button and these ETFs appear. Now, the main table contains a lot of columns with useful information. And it's important to mention that you can customize the columns of the table by clicking on the columns button here. Here you see all the columns and all the pieces of information you can see, such as ISIN, exchange, net assets, inception date, total expense ratios, and so on, till bid-ask spread. It's also important to mention that you can sort the table according to each of these columns. Now, in the main table, you can select the ETFs you're interested in. For example, I'm interested in these two. And once you did your selection, you click on the chart button and the history of these ETFs will appear. Now, in this case, I would like to add the benchmark of these ETFs, which is the FTSE 100 index, which in this case I have to transfer into euros by using this function here, because both listings are in euros. So I click on the Add To button and the underlying benchmark transferred to euros appears in the chart. Now, from the chart you can already see that there is quite a bit of difference between both ETFs tracking the benchmark. If you want to know more details, you click on the Info button and a lot of useful information appears up here, such as the tracking error of both funds, or the information ratio. You can also look at the valued risk distribution of both funds compared to its benchmark with this function here. Or you can look at the period returns of both funds compared to the benchmark. And you can look at the risk return chart, which plots each fund in terms of its average volatility and average return compared to benchmark. You can also look at an analysis window by clicking on this button here, which shows you important information summarized in a table, such as the volatility, the beta, correlation to benchmark, 1 year, 3 year, and 5 year returns. Another interesting function is the search for single ETFs, which you can do down here. So let's assume I want to search a specific ETF, such as the famous SPDR ETF, which I know has the symbol SPY. So I enter the symbol down here, and here it is. I click on the search button, and now I can open the chart again of the famous SPDR ETF by clicking on the chart button. Once again, I can customize the chart and do different plots, such as the moving average plot with momentum indicators, the trend line plot, the plot using probability bands, the valued risk distribution, period returns, or the risk-return chart. Now that concludes our short introduction into the ETF Navigator. If you would like to learn more about the ETF Navigator or any other function of Think Finance, then please visit our website on www.thinkfinance.eu. Thank you for watching.